Hi YouTube, it's Olie138. This that time of the month again. This deck of the month is going to be my new main deck. The deck I'll be taking to all the events and stuff that are going on. It is one of the top decks at the moment. It's a zombie deck, but it's different, a lot different to all the other zombie decks I've showed you guys. So hope you don't just click the X button because it's another zombie deck. But no, it is one of the top decks. I'll tell you now, I run the teleport engine instead of the Deep Sea Divas. I'll explain why in the video. So let's get started. The Dark Arm Dragon, you all know what he does. Helps with the OTK. You don't need him for an OTK in this deck, but he can. Obviously, he's going to help. Gauze, he's a staple of this format. Just to prevent OTKs, good against Black Wings because I'm pretty sure they can't oppression him because it's damage step. Check the ruling. 27 attack. 2 Kais. I love Monarchs, and I'm glad you can use him in this deck really because tributes bring them out and remove a card on their field. They take some 1000 burn damage. There is a lot of dark decks. You got the Chaos, which run darks, Black Wings, and you got other zombie decks. So he's good in mirror matches, and you play a lot of recruiters. So he's easy to bring out, and he's if you can't get an OTK going, he's like your conservative option, I guess. It's quite a conservative deck, this one, if you don't OTK. If you don't want to, or you can't. Zombie Master can help with OTKs, 1800 attack, discard a card from your hand, special zombie from the grave. No good. I like him. Sangan is a searcher. People say floater. I think that sounds wrong. Two Mystic Tomatoes, good to get your OTK started. You either will search out a Sangan to tribute for Caius, or a Plague Spreader zombie or a Goblin zombie to do the OTK, which I guess I'll explain later. And 2 Pyramid Turtles, exactly the same thing as Mystic Tomato. You can get stuff for Caius and you can get stuff for the OTK. 2 Goblin Zombies, a necessity for the OTK. An OTK. There's many different ways of OTKing in the deck. Basically, search either him or Plague Spreader out with Pyramid or Mystic Tomato. Summon one of the other, whichever's on the field, depending on the way their field's laid out. Synchro for Bryanak, get Mizuki to hand, discard, bounce, remove Mizuki, get one of these. Top deck, get Plague Spreader out, synchro again for Gaia Guardian, get another Mizuki to your hand, bounce with Bryanak again, Burial, get them all back. You get the idea. And you can throw Dark Arms in, you can throw Foolish Burials, Book of Lives, as other ways. Mizuki's, I've just explained what he's for. Plague, your win condition tuner, I guess. Gale, just thrown in there, he's brilliant. 2 Greybons, instead of the Deep Sea Divas, because basically he's a dark, so it's fuel for Dark Arm Dragon, can be searched for Mystic Tomato, can be a Lord. You can, if you've got a bad hand, he makes the hand better because you can stall them out if they've got like oppression out, but Deep Sea Diva, if you draw 2 of them, that's your whole, pretty much one of your win conditions gone. Spells, MST, Heavy Storm and Trunade. These are your power plays, I call them. MST is just for like little pokes at their life points. These are if you're going to go for the OTKs and OTK, I guess I should say. You play one of these. Don't play this if they've just got a couple back rows and you're just going to attack because it's pointless. This I guess you can play if you've got like 2 or 3, but I want to save these for OTKs. And MST is good against Royal Oppression. Mind Control and Brain Control, take opposed monsters and synchro. Good. Foolish Burial, get Mizuki's and Plagues in the grave, Darks for Dark Armed. Helps OTK. This is an OTK deck if you haven't guessed. Book of Life. Just get back a zombie, remove a card in their grave, so get rid of the Necros, so they can't stop you. Gold Sark, to search out anything you want in 2 turns, so I like to get Mizuki or Plague, surprisingly enough, so if they've got a Burial, if it's a mirror match and I'm against zombies, I'll search out Plague or Mizuki, so if they have a Burial, it won't hurt, you won't go -1 if they Burial you, but if it's another deck card, search Dark Armed Heavy, teleport to get out the Crabbombs, 2 Allures for some draw power, 2 Burials, I've explained, OTK, just get back through, move cards to your grave, and 2 Book of Moons. I love this card. Just flip that card face down defense. It stops cards that blow up the field. You might side one of these out in a zombie mirror match because it doesn't seem to work as well against them, but any other deck, Book of Moons well worth having. Traps, Trencher, Mirror Force, power plays. You know, you're lost out. A Dust Tornado for Royal Oppression, because you don't want to see a Royal. That's the last thing you want to see if you're running this deck of Royal Oppression. Call of the Haunted, get back dead stuff. Solemn to protect your monsters, and 2 Bottomless for being bottomless. That's it for the main deck. 40 cards. Might add my body when I get it. It's coming in the post, so you know. Extra deck, 2 Stardusts, Red Dragon, Thought Ruler, and Colossal Fighter. You don't get these out too much, but you know they're there. Mistworm, you can get him out, and he's really funny. Just bounce 3 of their cards. Black Roads and Armor Master for level 7s. Right, here are the win conditions, I guess. These are the cards. You get all 4 of these out, pretty much in one of the OTK scenarios. Other ones you don't. Bryanak is literally what the deck's based on, the win condition. You don't actually need 2 of these. People say sometimes you need 2 Bryanaks, but you really don't, because as like all the pros have been saying, 1 Bryanak in a good player's hand is as good as 3, which is true. You only need 1 to win the game. So don't bother getting 2. Don't waste your money, guys. And these are little guys. This is coming out. I only had him in there because when I was running, I tell you that you get stuck. So yeah, that's the deck of the month, main deck. Anyone has any questions about how it wins, well, how to play the deck or anything, ask away, and keep subscribing. Yeah, see you later.